Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Welcome to the radio show that features local small businesses, amazing nonprofits, and all types of inspiring stories to give strength, instill love, and provide hope within our community. It's time for Outspoken Outreach with your host, Dr. Amanda Hackford.
Hello, everyone. We are here with an amazing organization, Next Generation Veterans, or Next Gen Vets, as many people know them. And here with us is John, which is the commander of the organization, to tell you all about them and what they do for the community and for veterans in the community. And so I want to say thank you for being here with us today.
Glad to be here.
Excited for you to tell us about what you do, especially me, because of the veterans that I know that are close to me. I think all of us in some capacity either know a veteran or have a veteran in their family, either serving or that has served, I believe, at least.
Right. Yeah, there's in Indian River County, there's a huge veteran population. I mean, statistically, we're one of the highest counties in the nation for veterans. Really? So yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. If you notice when you look around and you see the bumper stickers on the cars at the stoplights around here, there are a whole lot of military affiliation bumper stickers, a lot of people showing their pride in their prior service. So it's great to be in Vero where that is respected. It
is. See, I didn't know that about our county. Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew my family is a military family, but I didn't know that our county had that many, which I love, and I want to thank you for your service.
Thank you.
But I didn't know that, so I learned something new every time we come on a show. But I do love your organization. I've met several people that are connected to your organization, all great people, and I'm excited to let everybody know what you guys do. So how did you get involved with the organization?
Well, it's funny. I had gotten out of the Army in '94, and I was not involved in any veteran organizations at all. I was not a combat vet, so I didn't qualify for the VFW.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I fit into the American Legion, so I really wasn't into it. When we moved to Vero, started seeing some things and seeing the support for veterans in the county, which was fantastic. Went over to a local watering hole and somebody said, "Hey, you're a vet. You should just go see these guys." Yeah. And I said, "Nah, I'm really not into that." He says, "No, you don't understand. There are age guys, our age people who are interested in just hanging out and being friends among veterans. And they do some good things in the community." So I said, okay, well, let me check it out. Family oriented. We want to do things for the family and the kids. And the first meeting, I raised my hand to introduce myself, and I said, I'm not a combat vet. And I expected nothing at all. Totally welcoming, and said, you served. You served from 1990 when Saddam Hussein went into Iraq for the first time till now. You served on active duty. You're honorably discharged. Welcome.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I like this. The thing I love about the group is, as a veteran, we've done things and seen things and gone to places that creates a bond amongst us.
Yeah, there's a real camaraderie with veterans.
There's huge camaraderie, and we speak our own language. We look at things from a completely different perspective. As somewhat off-kilter as that is most of the time, we all get it. So I started going with these guys, started coming to more and more meetings. The first major undertaking Next Generation Veterans had was to build the Words from War Monument, which is right outside of Veterans Memorial Island. Yes. And we continue to thank the community for the support we had for that. We also now do, we've got, we do the parades. We do the color guard for parades. If there are local veterans who've passed away, we will do an honorary flag folding for them. We're also doing other things in the community. One of the big things we've got now, it's coming up. It's still cutting edge. I'm kind of concerned about telling too much, but we've got an extreme cold weather and extreme weather for hurricanes reaction team that we've got.
And this is really neat. I was excited to hear about this. This is something great for here. for Florida, especially with the hurricanes and things.
Right. So we're going to be working with the Veterans Council, and they're going to do the triage. And if there is an older veteran who needs help putting up shutters, we're going to be the guys going to go out. We've got our leather gloves. We're going to have helmets. We're going to have the electric drills to put things up and try to help people out prepare for the storm. After the storm comes through, God forbid there's some damage, we're going to try to mitigate the damage so that it doesn't get any worse. The stop the bleeding, as they say. We're not insurance people. We're not going to fix anything. That's going to be completely on them, on the homeowner themselves. We're going to try to make it so that it doesn't get any worse.
But just going out and putting the shutters up is so huge for a veteran that's inside and can't get out. An elderly veteran who can't do it themselves is such a huge thing. Yeah,
we are, as next generation grows, we're also getting older, so we're coming up into that role that the other organizations may have had in the past, as those guys don't physically have the capability to do it as much anymore.
And you guys are doing such a great job, even just the gatherings, like you're saying, and some of the, I think, walks that you guys have participated in camaraderie with some of the other veteran groups. Just those partnerships, it means a lot because, like you said, just being together is understanding each other, having the camaraderie, having the distractions for some with PTSD and things like that is huge. Exactly. Having those other people to talk to that understand each other is huge in itself. To be able to go to those people that you've met and made the relationships with that understand, not somebody who doesn't understand, because you guys understand, you've been there, you know what you're talking about, you speak each other's language. So that is huge in itself. And you guys are there and available to each other pretty much all the time. You're there for each other. I'm sure you can pick up the phone or text or call one of those at any time, and you guys are right there. So that in itself is just a big deal.
Yes. And then after we did the social aspect of it, one of the biggest things that kicked in for us was our PTSD support
groups. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yes.
And Chuck and Ingrid, who you have done an outstanding job.
They're amazing.
When I became commander, I asked Chuck and Ingrid, and I said, they're going to ask me, is your group successful? And I don't know how to measure that. How do you measure if this group is successful? And Chuck said something to me that was very insightful. He said, if it continues to run, it's successful. If it continues to grow, it's really successful.
I'm gonna answer your question from my perspective. If you can help one person, if you help one person out of a dark time, it's a successful group.
And mission accomplished on that.
So I know you have a successful group. And Chuck and Ingrid in themselves are amazing people.
Absolutely. With
hearts willing to help people. I've met them personally, and they're amazing, both veterans, obviously, and so willing to help at all, anytime. So the groups are weekly or monthly?
Yes, we've got Mondays is the open session.
Right.
Then every other Wednesday, we've got a female group. And we're also starting a Thursday group, but depending upon how many people we may have, that we may not. The important thing is that we're not only continuing it, we're growing it.
Yes.
And we get, and it's all confidential.
Yep.
I mean, it's all confidential. There are no names, but I hear things. I hear things. We had a member felt was not doing too well, and we got him, we talked to him, and now doing much better, and again, no details,
right,
but there's a lot of good being done at those meetings.
Yes.
And the thing about it is, and I don't go because I'd feel like a total poser if I went.
No.
And I want to give them their space. I just went and completely forgot where I was going. You were
saying that you don't go, but the groups, I do want to mention to anyone listening that may just need a group or someone who thinks, I don't need a group. But if you have any inkling at all, these groups are other veterans, and they're veteran facilitated. So, which makes a big difference in coming to a group as a veteran, because you're being facilitated by someone else who is a veteran. So they're understanding you. When you come in, you don't have to feel uncomfortable, because everybody there are also veterans, and they take place at Dogs for Life.
Correct. Dogs for Life and Gold Star Moms and Mental Health Association is a conglomerate that work together for this. And where I was going, just like you said, was that there isn't a fixed itinerary. People go in and they talk, and they said that the pattern is the first time they go in, people come in and they sit and they just listen. Yeah. And no one is forced to talk or say anything or do anything. Next time they come in, they may start to engage a little bit more. And they said, but the third time they bring in a friend. Yes. Who needs it as well. And that is success right there. It is. They're doing an absolutely fantastic job in the community for that.
Yeah, they are. And and Dogs for Life is another amazing group, but that's where they're held as far as the facility that you guys are using as a location to have the groups. And they are. You're not forced to say anything, to do anything. You can just listen. You can talk if you want to, but that's the great part about it, is that sometimes just listening makes you realize things by hearing others and realizing you're not the only one. You're not alone. You don't feel like the poser or alone anymore, or just getting out in general and not sitting at home and thinking the things that are going through your mind, or contemplating things that are not necessarily healthy to be thinking and contemplating, but just saying, okay, I'm going to go. Just take that one step. If you're out there and thinking about it, just take that one step and go, and you might realize how much it could potentially help you. And nobody's judging, nobody's judgmental. It's such a great group. If I could just even reiterate, it really, really is.
And there's a phrase that's going around that it's okay to not be okay.
It absolutely is. We've said that on the show.
And that is something that I think people realize when they come, and then the first time they don't say anything, they, I don't need this, and then they start listening and going, oh, yeah, these guys are going through the same stuff I am.
And you could be the one who helps somebody else by going and them hearing you. So if you could even look at it that way, is you could be the one helping someone that needs help just by you being there. So, but we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we can talk about ways that people could join, or ways that people can help you guys too as well, if they have it in their heart to help a veteran.
Excellent.
So stay with us.
Hackford Landscaping is the full-scale tree service hardscape and landscape company that will do any outdoor job. Call Hackford Landscaping for tree trimming, tree injections, and removal. Services include landscape design, stump grinding, paver stone projects such as walkways, patios, and pool decks, landscape lighting, irrigation, hedge and bush shaping, flowers, trees, shrubs, rocks, sand, mulch, and sod, and more. Any outdoor job, large or small, give Hackford a call. 772-584-7364. Online at hackfordtreeservice.com.
They say a good contractor is hard to find until they find us. Hi, this is Greg, owner of Workhorse Residential Contractor. If you've got a job to do, call Workhorse. We can remodel your whole home, your bathroom, your kitchen, or even just put a fresh coat of paint on whatever you need. We'll give you a fair price, and we always show up on time. We're not handyman, we're licensed and insured contractors. We serve up to Sebastian and down to Fort Pierce. If you've got a job to do, call Workhorse. Find us on Facebook, Workhorse Residential Contractor.
Shop the Habitat Restore in Vero Beach, the store that builds houses. The Habitat Restore is where you'll find new and gently used items such as furniture, home decor, building materials, appliances, lighting, and much more. Did you know 1 in 3 Habitat homes are built by the Indian River Habitat Restore? And tax-deductible donations can be dropped off at the Habitat Restore, just north of 45th Street on US 1 in Vero, or they'll pick them up for free. So support the store that builds homes. Visit online at irchabitat.org.
You Vision Eye Center invites you to visit Dr. Paul Minotti, Dr. David O'Brien, Dr. Stephen Tate, and Dr. Robert Reinauer for customized cataract surgery, laser vision correction, state-of-the-art glaucoma treatment and surgery, retina care, and eyelid surgery, plus general ophthalmology. New Vision Eye Center provides world-class eye care in a patient-friendly environment. 772-257-8700 or visit newvisioneyecenter.com.
Water service? Don't let your money go down the drain. Make sure to get a quote from Affordable Water. Many times, Affordable Water's original price is less than the competitor's discount price. Yes, Affordable Water really is affordable. Make sure to get a quote today because you haven't gotten a quote until it's affordable. Affordable Water.
Call 589-7677 or you reach 20. Call the Pure Water Pros. Affordable Water.
That's the sound of another job well done by Marcus Mobile Detailing and Pressure Cleaning. Marcus always does the job right. Detail your car, pressure wash your driveway or patio. You don't have to do a thing. Marcus even comes to you. Just Google or Facebook Marcus Mobile Detailing and Pressure Cleaning.
Welcome back. We were here and still are here with the commander of Next Generation Veterans or Next Gen Vets, John, and we were just talking about all the amazing things they do with veterans in the community and how they have such an amazing camaraderie. And now we're here to tell you about an event they have coming up at Walking Tree Brewery, I believe you said.
Right. We've got one coming up in mid-May. It's May 14th.
Okay.
And we've done prom quite a few years in a row.
Okay.
And last year we had an absolute fantastic turnout with prom. It was the Heroes versus Villains prom.
Oh, yes,
There was a lot of people dressed up with about 17 Wonder Woman and a couple of Batman and all that stuff. And it was a ton of fun. We've decided to take a bit of a change this year.
Okay.
And we haven't seen too much coming out yet. So this is insider information for your viewers right now.
Okay, the listeners.
Instead of a prom, we are going to be doing a lip sync competition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so people need to prepare what song they're going to do
Exactly,
here.
exactly. It's not going to be karaoke, thank goodness, because that could be dangerous.
Okay.
But it is going to be a lip sync.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to have teams go, and as you generate money for our organization, the more money you make out of, it's going to be weighted, the final score. So you're going to go, we're going to do a presentation at Walking Tree.
So this is like a lip sync competition.
This is a lip sync competition.
Of raising money.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is exciting.
Absolutely.
This is fun.
So we want to have the sheriff's office go against the fire department.
Oh my gosh, this is
We
gonna
want
be
the
exciting.
bartenders from one place so against the bartenders against another place.
Okay.
And whoever raises the most money, your scores get weighted. We're going to have judges. You're going to go up. The team is going to go up. They're going to do their lip sync. They're going to get judges' ratings. And then what we'll do is we're going to take it into the back because obviously we want to raise money.
Right.
So we're going to have 3 basic winners. The winner is going to be the judges' scores for the best presentation, which is great. So if you're a great lip syncer, you could win a prize. But if you didn't raise any money, that's no thanks.
So it all comes into the score.
Right. The second one is going to be whoever raises the most money. So you could raise the best for raising money, but be a horrible lip sync group. You're still going to get a prize. Okay. But then the grand prize, we're going to weight it.
Combined.
Exactly.
Okay,
We're going to
so
weight the judges' scores weighting. It's going to be a trip.
So you guys have put a lot of thought into this.
We have. It is going to be an adult event. Okay. We are going to make sure, though, that the lyrics are appropriate. We don't want anything that goes against the standards for Next Generation Veterans of Vindor and River County. So we're doing that. We're super excited. And when we first heard of it, we scratched our heads, said, "Wait a minute!" And then we started thinking about it, and the songs that we could do, and the groups of people that could go there and try to throw down against each other in the lip sync world.
No, I think it's a great. This is great. I think that's a great idea for an event, and I will look forward to it. Check out your Facebook page.
Yes.
And their website's been up, but just in case, it's NGVVets. virc.org for anybody that would like to go to their website for any kind of information, ways to contact them, and also to stay tuned for the event. But also you can go to the Next Gen Vets website of Indian River County.
Well, the ngvrc.org is the website. But you could check us out on Facebook.
Yes, the Facebook page.
And what we're trying to do is, if we're out there having fun, doing anything from fishing to just about anything, post it and come on out and join us.
Yes.
And if you like it, because those impromptu things are the most fun. We're vets. We improvise, and that's what we do. And if you're out there having fun, have somebody else come out there and have fun with you.
And you guys get together on Wednesdays, right?
The meeting, the official meeting, is the second Wednesday of every month at American Legion Post 39.
Okay. So for anybody that's interested in being a part of this organization, a veteran, if you're a vet, you're interested, that's when you guys get together as your official meeting. Right. Of course, you guys do lots of other things together, but your official meeting to stay, as a group. I know you vets don't like this is a meeting, but these are fun. These are getting together, talking about what's upcoming, like putting this event together, things like that, or just hanging out. Is the second Wednesday of every month at the American
Legion Post 39 on Dixie Highway
in Vero Beach.
Yes.
So that's somewhere they can show up and say hi, and they're welcomed, and get together with you guys. So that's a good thing. And then there's always, is it on your website? Is there a way to make a donation?
Yes, absolutely. There's a sign up and to make donations to us.
Okay, perfect. So if anybody wants to donate, it's helping Next Gen Vets and veterans within the community. So you can always go to the website to donate. You can find ways to contact them, like phone number and ways to contact them if you'd like any other kind of information. Obviously, if you have any questions, there's somebody you can contact from the website there. There's phone number and any means that you may want to get a hold of them that way. But before we go, is there any last minute thing you want to tell our listeners?
Just to Vero Beach, thank you for your support. It has been eye-opening, the amount of support that this community can give to a group of people, and that is the veterans of this area. It is really fantastic. I'm so proud to be here. And when people ask me, how do you like living in Vero Beach? The support that this community shows for veterans is one of the first things I mention always.
We do. We have a great community in general for our nonprofits, for everyone. We are really, truly blessed. I grew up here. My grandparents were like, which is rare to find, I think, but I love it. And we've discussed a few times different places, like moving, and I can't do it. Right. Like, no, my whole family's here. We can't do it. But I do, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you and everyone that is a vet that's serving, has served, because without you and all the veterans, we wouldn't be here. Being able to talk on the show, express our freedom and our thoughts and our opinions and things like that. My grandfather was a Marine. He's now up in heaven with our Lord. But he taught me so much. And every time I talk to a veteran, it's exactly what you say. Mm-hmm. They have the same ways of thinking, even from just where they'll sit in a restaurant. It's these same little things that you hear from all of them. So it's such a good reminder. But so I want to thank you and every veteran out there, really from the bottom of my heart, for their service, and just continue to all of you, if as part of the organization, doing what you're doing and helping the vets. And I think the new program you guys came out with is wonderful.
Thank you. And
so everybody that wants to keep watching out for the event in May and have fun. If you're good at lip syncing, great. If you're not, raise the money.
And if you're bad, it might be even funnier.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's lip syncing. You just use your lips. You don't have to it doesn't have to be your voice, right?
I do it great, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I practice in the car. I know I'm horrible at singing, so I just stay in the car. But so thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So as always, everybody stay safe and stay blessed.